boner
Oh
is.
my God, look. Oh my God, I got a boner.
Look at this stupid boner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because a friend of mine says throb on. Throb on. Which is upsetting.
You've got a throb on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a pommy thing.
Yeah, we were sitting playing Cricket 21 on the PlayStation 5.
And he got it the wrong one.
Fuck, Ricky Ponting's going for it.
I don't want to be Beppa.
GMat.
Is there anything for dessert or something?
Oh, Mario.
Oh my God.
Woo.
Hometown Spider-Man.
Yay. I need help with doing a push-up.
This is still going?
Yep.
Don't blame me.
Really
It doesn't even fit me.
It's outranked.
Go in my head.
I don't know whether this is the better option.
I've got to say, this is a far worse option than before.
Merry Christmas.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I've been playing this prank on my dad at the moment. Yeah, I know, and I kind of want to keep it going during this podcast.
Okay.
Where like I call him up, speak to him for about 10 seconds, and then go, "Oh fuck, I'm so sorry. I got to take this call. I'm getting a call from someone else," and then I hang up on him. And I've done it like 3 times over the last 2 days. And I kind of want to do it on the podcast today, just like every 10 minutes and see until he cracks the shit.
Every 10 minutes on the podcast.
Yeah, come back. I'm sorry. I'm here. And they'll be like, "Oh fuck, I got another call from someone."
Okay.
Is that a dumb bit?
No, I think it's a
what happens.
proportionately dumb bit for the podcast.
You can always just cut a whole bunch of stuff out.
That's true. Let me see.
It's only going to be every 10 minutes.
I'll see if he answers.
Just 6 times in the podcast.
Alright, just keep it.
Yo,
Hey, sorry, I fucking forgot to call you back after I hung up on you the other day.
is that the second or the third time?
The third time I did it. I'm just busy. I've been super busy the last fucking... Fuck off. You're not going to believe this.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, really, I gotta go. I will. I'll call you back in 15 minutes.
See you next week.
All right, bye. Good stuff. And now in 10 minutes. We'll call him back.
It was a nice strong fuck off. Oh, fuck off. You're not going to believe this.
I gotta
Maybe
try.
a little bit too much.
Too much?
seasoning on it.
I think you should just be like, sorry, it's happened again.
Okay, I'll do that.
Like, you're like, Jesus.
Just because this will be the 4th time I've done it to him. So
Yeah,
it's,
but if
it's
you
gotta be a
keep
shock.
going, if I was on the phone to you and you'd be like, fuck off, you won't believe what's happened here. I'd be like, oh, all right, bye. It's like, this
Or
guy's lying.
If you just play it the same every time, like it's never happened before, it's like, so sorry, I'll call you right back. I've got someone else call me. Then
That'll
call
get
back
him
and-
annoyed.
Oh, so sorry. I've got
Oh my
someone else
God.
call me. I'll call you right back.
Give me a sec. Sorry, this is important.
Beck, am I in the center of the frame?
I always
Center
got to
of
be the
attention.
center of the frame.
No, I just want to be in the center of the frame.
Am I in the center of the frame?
No, I don't think you are.
Am I
on
in the
your
center
one.
of Matt's frame?
Am I the center of attention?
We'll see. Let's give it 30 minutes. We'll see what we can do.
I have no story, so I don't have anything to interrupt you guys with.
I feel like I'm sure I've got a story somewhere. I just don't know where or what.
Let's start. Let's do it.
Ooh, GMat. Yay.
Hello and welcome to episode 179, the Christmas episode, the Christmas edition of the GMat podcast. This is the story of when Ben J met Santa Claus.
Welcome to my humble toy factory. As you see, me and my elves have lots of work.
Fuck it. Nice, bro. Did your mum dress you in that, you fucking dipshit? Are you colorblind or just fucking stupid?
Today's episode of the GMat podcast is brought to you by our merch. Get yourself a Christmas present. Get yourself a jumper. Teespring.com/stores/the real GMat. There's plenty of stuff there. Go grab some things. That intro was brought to you by me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I made that one. Sorry.
Wow.
I did it real quick today. Got it out. Felt like it landed, but didn't. If you'd like to submit an intro that may not get laughs, send it to contact@therealgmat.tv or submit it in the Discord or send it to me on Facebook. And don't forget to support the podcast on patreon.com/the GMat podcast. Pledge any amount, you can get some free stuff. Let's go. Bye, guys. Cut the music. Merry Christmas, everybody.
God, the band is so responsive.
So responsive.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Chrysler and all the rest of them.
Happy Christmas.
Happy holidays and
Christmas special.
happy Hanukkah and a crazy Kwanzaa.
Are we going to take a week off for New Year's?
Yeah, why not? We've got a week in the can.
I wasn't like
I don't
we
know.
need to. I was just asking whether we will.
If you guys want, we do whatever. I'll serve the people.
We play it by ear, yeah?
Yeah,
play it by year.
Or maybe we'll do a big drunk one for New Year's.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, that could work.
that could work. I mean, it could fall to shit.
Yeah,
or
but
it
we've
could
got one in the can, baby.
And one in the can bubbling.
I'm actually never drinking again, so that.
Did
Yeah,
you feel
you-
really bad after the other night? You didn't. You were fine.
You did not.
No, because I saw you the next day. This is why I said
yeah,
you
yeah,
did.
that's right. You did say me.
Yeah, you were fine.
We all see each other a lot.
Yeah.
I said this to Matt. I said we see each other a lot, but there's no real time that we get to be together. It's true.
That's beautiful. Even
The
today
cameras
on
are on.
Christmas.
Yeah, on today on Christmas, the cameras are on, the microphone's in front of me.
It's all content, isn't it?
You know, it's all content. We're a content machine.
But then we also see each other for
You
other
and I
things
see
twice
you
a
and I
week.
see us for rehearsals, and then Ben
Twice
we
a
see
week.
someone else. It's, it's just a whole thing.
Oh, look. I
But we're
can't-
enjoying it.
I count all time as quality time. Even
Yeah.
rehearsals. Then we had a party that night. That was fun.
The party was good.
It was a good time.
The party was good fun.
And then you got fucking bent last night going out on the town.
Oh, did you really?
No.
Is that why?
No.
Yeah, this is going to be a very Aidan and Matt heavy episode.
Wait,
Usually,
wait a ticket.
I've been
Yesterday,
banking all of
you
my carrying
weren't you
episodes
weren't
for
working
now.
last night.
No. So, this is
Why was I lied to?
you weren't.
I was.
By who?
By you.
Definitely
Lied
not.
to me.
I've never.
Tell
lied
me
to
you were working.
I never said that.
You had a work function.
Oh, it was a function.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was the work Christmas function.
I was furking.
The workunction.
That's what they called him.
The one. It's not necessary. So how was it?
It's fine.
What were you drinking?
I don't remember.
Really like
Nah,
that
it's lots of
bad?
beers. It was fine.
Was
It's
it
fine.
on a scale of, totally sober to Matt tried to kill you by heating your bedroom up? Where were you?
That was Beck. That wasn't
was
me.
it was actually me. I turned the heater all the way up
Well,
I thought it was bad. I thought
well.
Beck
And
owned
why
up to
was
it.
that?
because I thought it was funny.
Wait, Beck, you laugh then. Was it you?
Was it you? Because I remember it being me, but it could be Beck.
Is that the night that we all tucked you in collectively?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah, I think it was a
so.
group effort.
I didn't touch the
Matt's
heater.
involved as
I
well.
didn't touch the heater.
Right.
What I did though is grab Ben's finger and unlock his phone to get myself an Uber.
That was that. I just remember
That I
Matt
remember.
saying, Ben,
That's-
you said you gave me an Uber. Ben, you said you gave me an Uber.
That's right.
You said you gave me an Uber.
Funny, we
Ben.
were just talking yesterday about Uber, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't have it on my phone. I haven't called an Uber since I came back to Melbourne because you're fucking using other people's fingerprints. Mission Impossible in your way home."
You bastard.
I can't believe how
you not
easy.
have
it,
Uber?
I can't believe how easy it was when I said to Ben, "Give me your finger," and he was just like that.
He
Like
was
so
he
easy.
was beside himself.
He doesn't know
drunk.
what I'm gonna do with his
Beside
finger.
himself.
I could have done
I
anything
was
with a
just tired. I
finger.
was just gonna be having people in my house.
That was when we had pulpy juice and vodka.
Yeah.
That was fucking repulsive.
When I think about that, I get salivary.
That's when you said, when I say drink, you've got to drink. And Ben and I said, that sounds like a good idea. And you come out and pour that much vodka and that much juice. You're like, drink. It's like, it's full. Wait, it's full.
It's a special game. It's called drink. When
It's
I
called
say
drink.
drink, you got drink.
You must drink.
And you guys
gotta
did it.
drink.
Went full shepherd on us.
I invented that game in Shepparton with Benno and my friend Dylan.
You still remember the rules?
Yeah, it's easy. It's called drink.
Yeah.
Straightforward. No cards, no mess. Sometimes you don't even need glasses.
No brain cells.
No brain
That's
cells.
so funny.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good.
Okay, so Merry Christmas. What are we all doing today?
Today, me and Beck are hosting Beck's family and extended family.
Oh, they're all here.
They're here right now.
It's Beck and I.
Beck and I, sorry, are hosting them. I'm probably cooking on the barbie. Beck's probably doing a little jig with a drink in her hand. It's going to be a
Nice.
merry, merry Christmas.
That sounds lovely. What are you doing today, Ben?
Eating, seeing family, eating food.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
lovely.
The extendeds. You know,
How many?
there's
How many is the extended family for you guys?
Many.
I know, Beck. How many? What's the? Oh, Beck got.
7.
Oh, is that really it? Oh,
Yeah, I don't have any family.
7.
when you went. Yeah. What are you going to be drunk right now, Beck, or disassociating?
Oh, Bo. Big time, Bo.
How big? What's extended for you, Benjamin?
The Jays are legion.
So what are we talking?
Big Catholic family.
15,
Fuckloads. I don't know. I don't know how many there are.
30?
Nah, there'd be more than that, I think.
Yeah.
Well, there's like my
The Jays are legion.
my dad's family's Catholic, so he's got like 7 siblings, and then they all have a bunch of kids.
That's
So
quite large.
who knows?
Okay.
So that's going to be crazy.
I've got 50.
Oh,
yeah. I got 50 people coming to
You got a big
my
one?
house. Yep, big one. And then I've got to go to work the next day at 6:45. Fuck. I know. But the only way I can get through a Christmas with 50 or so people is to get fucking beside myself. Wasted.
I think that's what I'm going to do on Christmas. I'm going to wait. I'm going to do all my cooking duties, and then I'm going to get just bent.
What are your cooking duties?
Yeah, what's on the menu?
Well, we're just going to do the barbie. I might do some kebabs like I did the other day, and then
No ham.
no.
Where's that here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, we're going to do a big thing, and then Beck pointed out and made a good point, which was don't bother. And I was like, okay, I'll do a barbie.
Persuasive argument.
Yeah, and so then I think they'll all leave, and then Beck and I will drink eggnog and watch
Love Actually.
Love Actually.
Actually, great
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah. Oh, when are we gonna have time on the morning of Christmas? Are we gonna come to your place to watch Thingo?
What?
To watch Peep Show, the Christmas episode of Peep Show.
This is getting bigger and bigger.
What you do?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you've welcomed us into your life. You've got to let it be bigger.
When you say welcomed into, I lived in this house and you came over.
By the way, I saw Peep Show. I watched Peep Show with you guys when I lived in Baldwin.
Okay.
So I've been on the train, and I'm on the train now, and you can't kick me off the train.
You watched the It's a Joke Mark Christmas joke episode.
Yeah, Steve and I have been doing that for not 10 years, 7 years now.
Every Christmas morning you watch that episode of Peep Show.
Not every Christmas morning because the shit always is changing. But
So
at some point
on Christmas Day.
on Christmas Day, it's a tradition that we've always done it.
Right.
And I hijacked the tradition, and I got to bring my 2 partners, and I'm sorry.
And then
Who are your
it's
two
grown
partners?
and grown
You-
and grown.
You and Beck.
Oh, are we going over?
I don't know.
There's no way I can get
No,
over.
you can watch your fucking show by yourself. I don't care.
I can't. Thanks for the invitation, but I can't come.
Well, that's not the way it works. It's a
I'll be-
tradition that just spreads like a virus.
Right.
No one's invited, and everyone. It just happens. It just grows and
I-
becomes this big thing. Where
While you guys
I'm
are
thinking it's
watching-
going to be Sydney My Music Bowl in a couple of years.
Really?
We're gonna have the big projector, and everyone's going to be like, "It was a joke, Ma."
It's a Christmas joke.
Spent ages
How long's
researching it.
How long's the episode?
Like 22 minutes.
It's a quick. You drop in, you leave.
Nothing.
Yeah. Here's what I'll be doing Christmas morning. I'll be massaging an octopus.
Same.
Don't call me that.
Because you do the Greek thing. You got seafood. You got to take care of the.
On our menu this
Benoit.
year
Mhm.
is
Doing a la carte.
someone's bringing a ham. My grandmother's bringing a lamb. We are doing
Some Tim Tam.
Tim Tam, prawn and octopus and fish and sides, and I'm fairly certain there is a lamb on the not a lamb, a pig on the spit somewhere in the backyard. I'm not sure.
Our
where.
Christmases are going to look very different.
Our Christmases, yeah, and outside.
Ours will have a lot more Winnie Blues. You know what I mean?
Outside there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tables.
Fucking hell.
I know.
They'll have one chair each,
Obviously, one chair each. How many chairs do you need?
or one chair per table.
Oh, I understand.
What's your best Christmas memory? I mean, what's a Christmas you think about like a lot? Because mine is my worst and my best,
Really.
which was whatever year. I don't know if this is a white trash thing, because we didn't really get much. Like when we did get something cool, like we got a PS2 for Christmas for the 3 of us. We all got a PS2, not each, to share. Was our present for Christmas, and we were like, "Fuck yeah!" And then when we got it, then we just became little shits, like who wanted to, like we wanted to play it. It was ours. We wanted to keep playing it, and so. But then we had to go to our dad's place, and my dad was a little less financially.
Is this the story you told us?
Yeah, so he couldn't give us as good presents. So mum was like, "Don't take the PS2.
Yeah.
Leave your stuff here. I don't want you to take that shit and make your dad feel bad."
Yeah.
And so we didn't. But then we go there and we start fucking whinging and being whining because we're like, "I want to play the PS2. PS2's at home." And then he was like, "All right, you can go back to your mum's," is what I thought, and took us back to our mum's. Really, it was like, "All right, go back to your fucking mum's. Take your fuck off." You were like he wasn't like that, but that's what he was on the inside.
Yeah.
He's like, "You don't want to fucking be here?"
Ungrateful,
Yeah, little shits. And took us back, and then we hung out there and played PS2. And then at some point, mum comes in and was like like, come on, you're going back to your dad's. And we're like, oh, okay. And then we go back and we pull up and dad's sitting on the porch crying. So it's like the bad Christmas. But then we like, he's bawling his eyes out. And then we went.
That story makes me feel terrible every single time I hear it.
But and we go and we say sorry and we give him a big cut and we all sat outside for a little while and we watched the fireworks. And then we went inside and we cuddled on the couch and we watched a movie. Me and my brothers and my
learned
dad.
from that. And now you just prank call him and never actually talk to him 3 times a week.
Well, that's the Christmas I realized he's a big pussy.
Right.
No. No, but that was a nice. I remember that.
That is a nice,
I remember
like,
watching
resolution.
the movie and hanging out. I think
What
we were
was the
watching.
movie?
It was what were we talking about last week? Ace Ventura 2.
Oh, great.
We all watched.
Right.
And
Bumblebee
we're fucking
Turner.
pissing ourselves. Yeah.
A little bit of good bonding time.
Yeah. And then I think we all slept in the same bed because we're weird like that. It's a real Michael Jackson family.
Okay.
Yeah.
Best Christmas?
Probably making Matt's dad cry.
That was a good Christmas for me as well.
Nice belt.
Best Christmas.
Probably PS2 is a good one.
Yeah.
I don't know, I like all Christmases.
Nothing like no memory. Nothing stands out in your brain. We like
Most of the ones when I was a kid were pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah. Slip and slide in the backyard.
Probably not on Christmas, but around that time we would have.
Hell yeah.
We always had the same tradition. It's like you open presents at home, then you go to the rent's house. And
The rents, like the grandparents.
yeah, your grandparents.
Yeah.
And then all the family's there and it's good. Good
Yeah.
spread. Just food, conversation.
Toys.
Yeah.
My nana was just like our presents at home were dog shit, usually. But then we
The pebble and things.
no, that was different grandparents. Because we had my nana and my pop, and they gave us a bag, like one of those big Christmas bags. Had just like shit, and it was all like just cheap stuff, but it was like quantity, and we were like, "Do it fucking year Christmas!" And like it went out blew our fucking minds, And Mum gave us snorkels and goggles, and
good.
yeah,
Well, you did love a swim. So.
I did love a swim.
It's not pool paraphernalia is always great to get.
You
Water
got a pool,
gun,
probably.
A water gun and things. But I remember we used to go to Queensland in January because my mother's side of my family lives in Queensland.
Mm-hmm.
And we used to go and visit them in January, but one Christmas we went up there for Christmas and we were there 3 or 4 days before Christmas, which means I got to leave school early because my primary school, it was primary school, we would be dismissed the 23rd or so of December.
Really? I thought you usually dismissed on the 20th.
Yeah, it was late. It could have been the 20th, but it was
That's
late.
the thing about I don't know what the thing with schools is. What I've realized is that schools are different
each school,
everywhere,
Each school is
which
different.
seems weird when we're all in the same schooling system. Anyway,
It
sorry, keep
depends.
going.
Government, private, doesn't matter.
Being a kid, I've always thought it was like, I feel like we got off on like the 3rd of December for like
Really?
fucking ages, and then Christmas
Oh,
happened. And then it was
no.
another year and a half of holidays, and then I'd go back.
I only just realized
Fuck, right.
recently that people finish school. Like some people finish school at 3:10, some people finish at 3:30, some people finish at 3:20. Like I was like, I thought we all
it's
universally agreed that we finished at 3:30. I thought that was what everybody did.
3:30?
Yeah, that's when we finished
No
school.
Even high
way.
school?
Primary school? Yeah, what do you...
Yeah, at high school.
At high school?
2:45.
Primary.
2:45.
2:45?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
No wonder I'm smarter than you, Beck.
2:45? That's a whole period you're missing.
We only had 4 periods.
It's banana.
In high school.
What do you mean you only had 4 periods?
They were like long ones, I guess.
Like,
One in the morning,
Wait.
2 in the middle of the day, lunch, 1.
1 in the morning, 2 in the middle of the day, lunch 1. I had 12 periods
A day.
a day.
I had 6.
Well,
That's
it
6.
transitioned to 6, but I did have 12 for 3 years of my
That
schooling
makes sense
life.
because you spend most of your time walking between classes.
It was 25-minute periods. So most of them were
Wow.
doubles, but every now and then you had one single. It was 25 minutes. You pack up.
How do you learn anything?
Well, yeah. It's a good quote.
I only went to school 3 days a week when I was in year 12.
What?
Because I fast tracked a lot of classes. I was doing a lot of year 12 classes in year 11. And then when the time I got to year 12,
How many year 11 classes, year 12 classes did you do in year 11?
3. And
I
then,
did the same thing.
and so then when I got
So
to
you
year
did
12,
3 year 11 classes in year 10.
So you were doing year 7
My
classes
school-
in grade 6?
no.
My school
No, it only
didn't
counts
let
when you get
us-
to year 10, you can jump. And
My
then
school
that's
didn't
it.
let us do more than one.
I don't know. I was just a good student. I remember there was a conversation about it, and there was like a phone call with my mum, and I was like, no, it'd be fine because it was classes like it was drama, music, media were the 3 classes as far as
right. I saved those for year 12 because I thought, stress, let's get them in.
I want to get them out of the way because then, like as a collective, you get a certain amount of free periods. And for our year 12 class, they went, all right, here's what we've done. We've never done this before, but instead of putting it all over the place, we're just putting everyone's free periods onto a Wednesday. And then my entire class had Wednesdays off. That was the thing in year 12. So then I had Wednesdays off from the from the free periods you get naturally, and then I added another day from the free periods that I built.
So what did you do on those days?
I don't know, masturbate and played PS3.
Fair. I didn't.
A solid foundation.
Yeah, they didn't let us do that at my school. We would do
Masturbate and play PS3.
Yeah, no, they did. We did.
They
one.
didn't like video games.
You could do a subject early, but then you had to do another. If I had done 3, for example, which you weren't allowed, but let's say I could, I would had to have then done another 3.
I did have to do one more than like when I got into year 12, I still had to do an extra class. So I done 3, and I didn't just get 3 off, I got 2 off.
Right.
Is what I did in the end. But what I did was I did the same music class, but in a different study. And they're like, if you do that, it doesn't matter what score you get. It's like
You're
it
not
all
gonna
applies
use
to
it.
the same thing. I was like, I don't care. So instead of doing group music solo, instead of doing music group, I did music solo, but it's the same class.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was just a waste of time. I just wasted a lot of time. And my ATAR score represented that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I did history early, which fits.
It does make sense.
It does.
Yeah.
But that was the school. But anyway, I was in Christmas in Queensland, and it was great.
Beck, Christmas memories? Anything stand out?
In 2010, my dad, my brother, and I we were in Florida. We were doing a US trip, and we hadn't planned anything. It was Christmas in Florida, so we just went to a Chinese restaurant, not realizing that that's actually like a Jewish tradition is to go to a Chinese
Is that
restaurant on
true?
Christmas Day. Yeah. So, Jewish and basically anybody who's not Christian or Western, I guess. So it was actually an amazing vibe in there, to be honest. It was really cool. It was very memorable.
Did you get lifted up on a chair?
No, but I had some great honey chicken.
Yeah.
The Japanese go to KFC
On Christmas.
on Christmas.
Yeah, I think that's true, yeah.
Because all the fucking honkies aren't there. There's no lines.
Oh, the honkies are.
You know, fucking cracker
Those
asses aren't
fucking
in there.
crackers. Did you hear
No,
Hassan? He's a streamer. He's a political streamer. He does a lot of political stuff.
I've never even heard of Hassan.
He's a big guy on Twitch, but he just got banned from Twitch for saying honky or cracker. I think it was cracker. Saying cracker.
Really? They didn't ban PewDiePie.
No, but I mean PewDiePie's not a Twitch streamer.
Oh, he was not. He's not a
No,
Twitch
no.
streamer.
Is he white?
Yes. Yeah.
Is he?
Hassan.
No, sorry. Well, no. Yeah, you're right. No, he's Muslim. Muslim.
I'll look him up.
So
born.
Middle Eastern.
Let's not
Middle
get it
Eastern.
wrong.
Yeah. Look up, lady. Help me. I'm drowning.
He is Middle Eastern, perhaps.
Cancel bar.
He's Turkish. Turkish American.
Turkish. Yeah.
Turkish.
Turks. Take over Greece.
Anyways,
So he got banned
Hey.
for saying honky.
Yeah. But honk is very funny.
It is.
I've got some unhelpful advice. It's been quite a while, but someone submitted one in the Discord. Let me
Is it
fucking
a voice memo?
no. It's not unhelpful advice. It's terrible
You
advice.
just entered the terrible advice zone with
Fuck off.
Oh, wait,
Ben,
before you do this, you're going to have to call your dad.
and Aidan.
Yeah, let me give my dad a buzz.
Sorry. We went to the terrible
Quickly.
advice zone, but just quickly, this one, play it more natural.
Natural.
Like just ring.
Aidan, why don't you show him? You just talk.
No.
He won't answer. He'll be actually.
Yo,
Hey, sorry, I'm back. What are you doing?
listen,
What?
I'm actually getting fuel at the minute.
Are you? Oh, that's fine because I got to go. I'm getting a call.
Okay.
That's right. You hang up the phone because you're supposed to get. Hold on. I'll call you back in a second.
Right.
That's just so mean.
That
Terrible
was very
advice.
good though. That was very.
That was a little nicer.
I like the. Well, you hang up because you get. Oh, hang on. I'll call you back in a minute.
Thank you.
It was very like
Oh.
trying to juggle all the mental. Yeah. Well done.
Oh, sorry. Oh, another call. Sorry. I like that. Sorry, it's ringing. I don't know how it's ringing at the same. I'm sorry. I've got to go.
Would you like to read this one, Aidan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't read the person's name because obviously it's confidential.
The real GMat says,
No, confidential.
so my supervisor, who's 2 years older than me, we're both in our mid-20s, will just randomly come up to me and show me a video of him having sex with some chick over the weekend. I don't know if it's because I'm the only male on our shift and we've talked and are cool, but it makes me super uncomfortable and I don't know how to tell him because I don't want to be rude and I hate hurting people's feelings, but like it just feels super inappropriate. He does it pretty much every Monday, and even during the week, he tells me about how many girls he's slept with and whatever, and I don't know how to tell him to shut the fuck up without getting fired. Okay.
Jeez. Was he his manager? It's his manager?
It's his supervisor. Which means fucking nothing.
No.
Tell his supervisor to fuck off. What do you mean?
Yeah. Do you reckon his supervisor has any power to fire him?
No.
It's just occurred to me how unqualified we are.
Nah, we're cool.
No, 100%. Supervisor has no legal right to do that. Also, were these videos filmed with consent?
It's true. Well, I mean, I hope so.
Otherwise-
Let's assume that they were for the story. Let's assume that
Otherwise-
that's all.
We should also assume that they probably know what they're talking about. If they're saying that it's maybe not. but
Maybe it is manager, but he said supervisor.
have a
is
look
what you
at
mean.
like
And
yeah,
he's not
boss.
Australian, so maybe supervisor.
Yeah, we don't know where it's from.
Oh, okay. Because
So,
I
like,
was picturing Coles.
yeah. Assume for the sake of
Okay.
the way they've written and want the advice that
Well, I'll tell you from experience at a job that I've had that isn't my current job, this exact thing has happened to me, and from a manager who thought we were very great friends, and I was like, "Ew, don't show me that shit. What are you doing?"
Mm-hmm.
And he got embarrassed, and then I was like, "Yeah, definitely don't. I don't want to see that." And he was like, "Oh, okay, sorry." And then that was it. I was just, but the problem is I did it straight away, and I didn't do it after weeks and weeks. Because if I'd done it after weeks and weeks, and we'd be like, "Oh, fuck yeah, dude," then like a little different. But I was like, why are you doing that?
Yeah. I'd maybe start whipping out the old, just start making fun of him for it. Be like, why you show me this, you fucking loser, and then walk away. But like, keep it like lighthearted, you know?
show me this, you
Fucking loser.
Nice
Yeah,
and
if you know what I
light.
mean.
Yeah.
Come back when you get better moves. I've seen you do that 40 times.
Yeah, like kind of make fun of
Come
him.
back with some crazy shit.
That's
Well,
true.
maybe he will, but
It'll
maybe
be
he
worse
won't.
than them.
Yeah, but once it's crazy, I'd be like, "Whoa, oh my god, I don't want to see that. Oh, why can't I see your asshole?" That sort of stuff. While you're slicing meat. Did he say deli or did they say deli? I don't even know. It's a guy. Genuinely, I don't have no idea.
So we'll just run the
need
contribution
deli,
of
but-
sex chicken over there again.
There's no deli, but in my mind, they're at a deli. There's no deli there, is there?
No, there's nothing to do with the belly.
I think from that story, you heard a lot of meat slapping sounds in your head, and so you've just pictured it in a deli.
Yeah.
Ben, what did you do when someone came out and showed you sex videos?
I don't know. I've never had it happen, so I don't.
Yeah.
The whole thing is like I don't know even
videos.
how you get into that situation. So anyway, this is my Saturday. What do you reckon about that?
Yeah, well,
I've never had the urge to show someone a video like that. I've never had someone show me a video like. I guess I just don't give off those vibes.
He said, "Do I give off those vibes?"
I don't think. Well, no, I don't think so.
I think so.
But some people are just like, oh, you fucking have a look.
Yeah, it was this. Hey, Aidan, come here. I want to show you something. I was like, yeah.
It was behind a dumpster.
He was like,
Give me a trench coat.
Give me a mate. Let me show you something. No, it was in the middle of a. I can't say the aisle, but it was in the middle of an aisle.
of an aisle.
Oh, June.
Okay.
And he was just like, oh, out in public, in the aisle as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, stop putting those Doritos away for a second, Aiden, and look at my cock. That's really.
It was essentially that, and it was like home security footage. So it wasn't like I set my camera up. It was
That's
home security footage,
not.
and it was so. But it, yeah, and I know for a fact that it was. She knew about it because she came in later, not that day, but weeks later, because it was his girlfriend. And she was like, I heard so-and-so showed you a video. And I was like, yeah.
Okay. Got some weird thing
What's
going
going
on.
on? That's,
Yeah, like,
Hey, what do you think of the video?
yeah, what do you think? Do you want to
Footage
maybe...
show,
Whoa.
Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, he's got cameras like that all over the house. Resolution's
we
great.
can do it anyway. Doesn't even matter.
You know you can download it straight to your phone. You don't even need to use hard drive anymore.
We're on OnlyFans.
Visit my website, YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, so look, I'd just say no, thank you.
Yeah. I don't think that. Yeah. I'd go with making fun of him. Turn it on him. That's my.
Can you give a
terrible
better
advice.
example than the... Because your example when you said keep it a little light was quite strong.
Go fuck yourself.
Be
If you
like,
show me this video again, I'll stomp your phone to pieces.
Yeah, little me, you little fucking pig.
I'll maybe just be like, all right, I've seen your cock enough for 1 year, and then just walk away.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
I don't mind that. What about your... Do you have a good one, Ben, for that? A good example?
Yeah. Just be like, you know, because he's just sort of like, hey, check this out. And you're like, oh, yeah, right. If you ever fucking show me a video of your cock again, it'll be the last fucking thing you do. And they'll be finding pieces of your cock around this store for years. It'll be stomped into the fucking linoleum. Now get the fuck out of my face.
Linoleum.
Can you swap that shift Thursday? I see that.
Sorry, yeah. Also, I need to go to my sister's Deb. So if you could get my shift off on Thursday, that'd be great.
Beck, do you have any wiser advice?
I think this is firmly bloke territory.
Okay, yeah.
But it's called terrible advice.
Yeah,
You're not writing to the GMat podcast for like help me.
it's true. And if you do, don't.
There's never been a more GMat podcast question than this.
That's
yeah.
true.
Yeah.
I think it's like, hey, ew. That's a
Or
one.
he shows you the video and you go, you think that's good? Check out this, and show him the lathe video.
Or even better, ask him to send it to you. Come
on.
on much stronger.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
like,
right.
wow, that's the best one. Can you send me that?
And like pull on the crotch of your
That's
pants.
Like
a
no,
kid who
and just
needs to
get your
pee.
phone out. And be like, I've got my AirDrop on. Can you send me that?
Have you got any longer ones?
Yeah, that's a good point. Do you have any longer ones? Because this one's, I don't know, like
I'm thinking maybe
40
I'll cut
seconds
some
or something.
music to this.
Yeah,
I've been looking for something to go to sleep to, and it's kind of dark, so I
Yeah.
want to keep me awake.
like pretend to be really into it.
Mm.
Or don't even pretend. Just get into it.
I've not seen that move before. How do you show me that?
Can you teach me
show
that?
it on me. Show it on me now.
Yeah, can you teach me that?
Do you do custom requests? Can I get in on that?
I got this thing about Pikachu. I've got this Pikachu costume. Can you wear that and do those exact moves? But only scream Pika Pika.
And right as you're about to come, say you're evolving. And go, right shoe.
Wow.
I'm gonna fucking Pika.
I'm gonna Thunderbolt. So
This
yeah.
is just such bad advice.
I think pretending to be into it and like coming on stronger
That's really your yeah.
is a good
But
one.
then what if it's like the one that you had where the girlfriend knows and is like, so you saw the thing and then they're way too into it. Oh, well, the reason I was showing you these videos is because we're looking for a third person. We need a cameraman. And you seem to be super into it. So come on over.
That's a good point. You might have to suss. If they're all different people, which it seems like
Yeah,
they
they're
are all
probably-
different ladies,
That's true.
then maybe you're not going to avoid that. So come on strong. Come on fast and strong. Come
Yeah.
fast and strong for him.
Tell these next time.
Wait, that last one.
So that's our terrible advice.
This has been
thank
the
you.
Terrible Advice Corner with all four of us.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I got. I'll stream my mind. I was doing the. Yeah, we're all a bit hungover
Can
for
you-
some reason.
can you-
I think it's
can
like
you-
wafting.
Yeah.
Show everyone your full jumper. Where does the jumper go to, Bep? Where does the jumper go to? So, Ben, we're all wearing a Chris's jumper. I'm going to show mine. I'm stepping on my... You can't really... Can you see this? Ta-da! Mine's ugly, but okay. Matt's is nice. I don't even think yours is ugly.
Oh, it's nice.
I think it's nice. Ben, can you
You
see
can see.
Ben's?
You can see Ben's whole.
You can see
shirt.
Ben's whole thing?
Just a regular jumper. It's a cityscape.
What is it?
Who's
Oh,
that, what's that? What's that thing flying through the moon?
you...
ET.
It's so interesting. That the person knitting this happened to look up to the moon right as some reindeer were going past.
Oh, that's a coincidence. And it was June, so
Like she was taking a photo.
Force perspective chip. This is actually a jumper of a snow globe. So the glass refracts things. So
That's a great idea. Trademark. Got it. Sucked in.
okay.
I don't know if this is gonna. I hate telling stories about just like me boring stuff, like going to a cafe. But
I went to a cafe.
yeah, Beck and I went to the shittest cafe yesterday.
Oh, no.
We were like,
I
just
saw the picture
like the picture,
on
like
Instagram.
yeah, well,
Looked
like,
lovely. The caption
look,
was lovely.
the company was great, but when we got there, they had 2 tables,
Yeah.
which was us 2 and some other people, and they like, what do we get? I got like a warm chicken salad, and you got a croissant, and it was all shit.
Yeah, but cafes are usually pretty fucking garbage.
Yeah, but like it was also then we're like, and we get 2 coffees, and we sat there eating our things for a little while. I'm like, man, these coffees here, and the lady who's running the coffee is eating a piece of cake and having her own coffee. I'm like, yeah, I don't think they're making it. And we went up and like, did we get some coffees? And she was like, looked at the order and goes, oh yeah, they're on their way. I'm like, well, can we get them takeaway because we had to go, and they did, and the coffee was shit, and
What's the name of the place?
oh no, yeah,
Might
it's
have
because
been
it's
having
close
an
by.
off
It's
day.
close by.
Who's fucking listening to GMat podcast? And
No, I
also
mean like I
going
don't want
to
them
a
to get
cafe?
location of us from how close because
Oh, you don't want to dox yourself?
yeah, big time. And we got there as well, and the tables and shit were just set out stupid. there was like this edge where you could sit against the glass, but the tables were so close to it, it was impossible. That's where I wanted to sit, and I was like, okay, I guess we're not going to sit there because if someone comes and sits on this table, we should have. I don't know why we didn't expect people. Why we thought people might show up at this shit cafe.
I think they had done that on purpose for like social distancing purposes. They'd stacked the chairs so you couldn't sit on them.
Well, they weren't like stacked on top of each other.
Yeah, they were.
Were they?
Yeah.
Wow, shows what
Because
I
I
know.
tried to sit down. I was like, oh, that's not going to work.
I've just wiped it out of my brain. It was a fever dream.
Maybe cafe wasn't so bad.
Also, they did that thing where they're like, we went in and no one's wearing masks, and we like showed them the vaccine,
You
and
don't need to be
they
wearing a mask in there.
so they need to be wearing a mask.
The servers might need to. That's not a definite yes.
I thought the service had to. I thought that was a part of their.
Why?
Retail.
I don't know. I thought this is what everyone else is doing. When I go to the pool, they're wearing the people behind the counter are wearing masks, and when you go to Macca's and stuff, they're wearing masks. I just thought that was just something that
What do you
service had to do,
Like a scary. What?
Like a Jason ski
like
mask.
a Christmas mask.
Yeah, okay.
Anyways, they weren't, but we showed them the vaccine, and they were like, "Wink." I was like, "Okay." Oh,
Oh.
Just like
Well,
weird-
then
weird vibes.
that yeah, sorry. I came in too early. Story of my life.
So that was it. It was just a bad cafe.
I do hate a bad cafe. And I think the hallmark of a bad cafe is how bad their chicken is. Because the only thing I really ever order if I'm going to a cafe is I'll take the schnitzel sandwich, realistically. And sometimes they're fucking terrible and dry.
I got the warm chicken salad, expecting some grilled chicken in there.
And what was it?
It was Bachelor's handbag chook chicken. It was torn up.
Wait,
in there.
what's bachelor's handbag?
like a Woolworths
I understand. Yeah.
barbecue chook?
So it was roast chicken is what you're saying.
Yeah,
What's wrong with that?
it's just like that's
It's
not what I
just
want
shredded
on a nice
roast
chicken
chicken.
salad. Like I don't want that ham. No, it's not. They didn't make their own. They've gone to Woolworths, grabbed a Bachelor's handbag, thrown that chicken in there,
Right.
which is just not the chicken you want to have when you're having a
Do you think that's bad chicken?
It's not, but I want it in a particular way. Like if I'm having a roast chicken meal,
Smooth transition.
it's been pretty soon.
Call
It's
him
been
again, but this time
I
let him
think he'll be crying on the porch again if you keep going.
no.
do it again.
I'll do it one more time towards closer to the end.
But let him start telling you a story and then interrupt him.
And when you hang up, say you don't love him.
So be on the phone for like 2 minutes. So because now you're calling him and it's like 10 seconds and he's like, yep, I don't believe you yet. I don't. So let him believe you and then go, sorry. Yep. Sorry. No. I've heard this story. Give me a second. And then go.
And then say I'd like to see you at Christmas, but
I'm not
busy
sure if I'll
seeing
make
family.
So what I have to do? Oh, you give me so many,
it.
so many rules.
Let him start telling a story.
So many things I gotta remember.
Let him start telling a story.
So dumb.
Oh, this is Steve.
Oh, thank God.
I
Damn
think
it.
you should do it once more, but then at the end, because it's a Christmas episode, do a nice full phone call with him.
Okay, yeah.
For the whole podcast to listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the one that invented the Pinocchio penis thing. My dad, where I said I kept getting, I
Oh,
told.
you kept getting stiffies as a child.
Yeah, I was telling Mum. I was like, I used to get stiffies. He's like, yeah, we knew. I was like, what? You knew?
Oh
Like,
my God.
He's like, yeah, you used to get boners all the fucking
But
time.
like, how old were you?
I don't know, like 4, 5, 6, like around that age.
Oh, come on.
Just walking
That's
around with a
fine.
Woody all the time. Yeah,
What's your go-to word for it, by the way?
boner.
Boner.
Yeah.
In a sexual context?
No, I don't say take my boner.
No, but I did ask that. But it's like,
But the fact that it's hard doesn't change the name of it in a sexual context. It's just I'd be like, my cock.
your cock. You're saying your cock.
But if I was like,
I understand.
if I suddenly got a boner in the kitchen, I mean Beck Written, I wouldn't be like, oh Beck, look at my cock. I'd be like, look at my stiffy. Like it in a
So you're saying
in a
stiffy.
funny context and a sexual context, two different things.
Well, that's why I asked 2 different questions.
You would hope so.
No, but I would say boner. Look how big my boner
Oh
is.
my God. Look. Oh my God. I got a boner.
Look at this stupid boner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because a friend of mine says throb on.
Throb on.
Which is upsetting. It's upsetting.
Oh, like you've
fuck.
got a throb on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a pommy thing.
Yeah. We were sitting playing Cricket 21 on the PlayStation 5.
And he got it the wrong
He got
one.
a fucking. He got a
Fuck, Ricky Ponting's going for it.
I just sat there and he was like, Aidan. I was like, yes. He's like, you will not believe. And trust me, it's got nothing to do with you. I've got a throb on. I was fucking choked. On the throb on, obviously.
Yeah. No,
pretty funny.
I used to like poke things with it and everything. Like
I was like the term chub.
Chub is a good one,
A chub.
but like a half chub.
You're cracking a chub, half
yeah.
chub.
You chubbed?
Bit of a fucking, half chub. Okay, cracking a chub. But if someone says, show us you get a chub, show us your chub, that's,
Show us your chub.
Show us your chub, man.
In a
Episode
figurative
now.
world.
Matt's Walkie's got a chub again. Put some pants on him. Just walk
like
around
stiffy
like a,
sounds
So
like
your dad came up with that?
Yeah, because I was walking around like a T all the time.
like a T.
Like a lowercase T. It was just, with this missing one of its arms. I had a boner all the
See where you
time.
get your sense of humor from.
walking around like a lost case.
And
So
I
enough
just
of this
like,
juvenile shit. Come on.
no. I
Aidan,
didn't,
Ricky Ponting 2021 cricket, what you were talking about.
Ricky Ponting. No, it's Ricky Ponting's cricket 2005, but it's Ash's cricket 2021.
I remember I didn't know what to do with it. I used to like poke it at things and like if there's not a piece of furniture in my house that didn't get fucked. You know what I mean? I'm just. But,
We've had such different lives.
what, you never fucked a credenza or anything?
What the hell's a credenza,
I
first
don't
of
know.
all?
Just. Is that my dad? I'll call later. Oh, he's angry. I can't remember the thing you should tell me to.
I'll call you later.
Oh, wait, hold on. What's wrong? Are you mad?
No, I'll just give it one.
What are you doing?
Just refueling stuff.
What do you mean?
Work. I'm at work.
Oh, wait, hold on. I don't love you. Wait, is that what you said? No. No. I'm sorry, I hung up and I said that. Wait, what did you tell me to do?
I told you to get him to tell the story. He told you to tell him
I'm
you don't
sorry.
love him.
No,
I
there's so
was
many.
joking. I was taking the
don't
logic
love
to an
you.
extreme.
There's
Because
so
he
many-
was saying get him emotionally invested in the conversation and say something harsh like, yeah, just tell him you don't love him and hang up on him.
Yeah, get your
As a
teacher to tell
joke.
you a story.
There were so many thoughts going through my head.
You just yelled,
Well, you
"I
picked the
don't
right
love
one.
you."
In my mind, I was like, oh, he's going through the story. I got to interrupt him. And I just hung up and said, I don't love you. Fucking idiot.
Probably not the worst thing you've ever done to him. By a long way.
I was like, no, I couldn't give a fuck. This isn't working, this bit.
Oh, man. I don't want to call him back now.
No,
That'll fix it.
Just leave him.
I'm just going to leave that. I'll call him back later.
If there's any way to let him know that was a joke and that you do love him, it's to not call him back.
I'll call him back.
He's not going to think. Nobody calls their dad and says, I don't love you. And then that's what they mean.
Have you heard his conversations with his dad?
I panicked.
Dad, put short blooded over.
That was it. He was like, getting his story. I was like, oh, I've got to interrupt him. I don't love you. And hang up. Fucking hell.
Merry Christmas, Dad.
Fuck you know. Oh,
If you called me and said, I don't love you, I wouldn't think that's normal.
no. It's uncomfortable either way. I'm uncomfortable.
If Ben called me and said he loved me, I'd think that was out of the ordinary.
You'd know someone had a gun to my head.
Speaking of uncomfortable, you know what I was telling somebody about the other day?
What were you
Oh,
talking
I have
about
no
the other
idea. Sorry. No,
It
I'm
was
not
on the,
sure.
It was on the stream. Someone like we're talking about something about like uncomfortable moments or what's the most uncomfortable moment. Think about your most uncomfortable moment because this is I need you to top me on this one. But when we were in year 10, there was this kid. You know, in a popular group, there's always one shitbag who is like the punching bag for the popular group.
Yes.
You're like, why are you in that group?
Yeah, because they just like to make fun of them.
Yeah. And that was that kid. And we were at a party. I think it was after like the year 10 form or something. And it was like the first party where we were drinking. Like where, like, you know, had been with these people since we were 5 years old and grown up into high school. And then now as a group, as a collective, we're all drinking. And that one kid, the popular kids kept giving him a drink of bourbons, like Woodstock or something. But they would empty it and fill it up with Coke and give it to him and give him so much. So at some point in the night, he's like, I'm fucking wasted. And all he's done is drink Cokes the entire night. And he didn't know. And then at some point, though, yeah, you're increasing. At some point, they were like, "Oi, you haven't drank a drop tonight. We're just giving you Coke." And he kind of looked embarrassed, but then he just doubled down and went, "Nah, you guys are full of shit. I'm fucked." And then it makes me crinkle up thinking about watching him have to pretend to be drunk. And he knew he wasn't drunk after he'd been told, but he was so deep in it. He had to, yeah.
He knew he wasn't drunk, and he knew that they now knew he wasn't drunk.
Yeah. There's also another party they had that we weren't invited to. It was a cool party, but he couldn't go because he couldn't get there. And he lived out in like the middle of nowhere, like into Tura or some like dirt road. And they were like, "You got to come, bloody Thingo's making out with Thingo. Everyone's blah blah blah." It was a bit of a sexy party. That's why I wasn't there. But they were telling us a story at school, and like he wanted to go so bad because there were girls and blah blah blah, and that he just stole his dad's car and drove it, and he got pulled over by the police halfway to the party because he drove into a ditch.
Oh God,
Fucking loser.
Desperation.
That is.
It's pretty uncomfortable. He also, I don't want to dox him, but he had a bit of he had a loser name.
What's the loser name?
Carl or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll bleep it. It's
Not a,
loser name. You don't think it's a loser name?
I think it's kind of cool.
Well, he wasn't.
Drag the name down.
That first story has made me sad.
Yeah.
God, kids are fucking cretins.
Yeah.
Oh, I used to have a friend in primary school that used to do that to me. He'd be like, "Have you seen, primary school kids? Have you seen the new so and so movie? Have you seen the new Flintstones movie?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, I really liked it." And they're like, "It doesn't exist. You're lying to us." And then they'd run away.
Oh yeah, like drag you into.
Yeah, it's like I'm only.
What's that called, Beck? We thought of it the other day, and I wish you were in the bathroom with me and Beck the other day.
Same.
I could have helped with this word thing as well.
I can't remember the word for entrapment.
That's horrendous.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
My most uncomfortable moment ever, or like high school.
Just in general, do you think of anything that makes you super creasy when you think about it? That's pretty bad when someone goes up and goes, "You seen the new blah blah?" And you go, "Yeah," and they go, "It doesn't exist."
Yeah, I mean that happened.
You like that Grim Graham Grumble reference?
Yeah. Beer on people. Yeah. Yeah, there was a couple of times where I was uncomfortable. Like, I remember this is a weird story.
Please.
I got my first blowjob.
Blowjob.
Right. And it was at a party, which is really weird. And then everyone was talking about my dick. For good or for bad, I don't know. And they were just like all talking about it. And just like she came out, they were like, "Oh my God." And even my friends, like my male friends, were like, "How is it? What does it look like? Tell us everything." And she was just like telling everybody exactly what my penis looked like. And this was at the year 12 muck-up day party. We finished, we had exams coming. It was like, let's get fucking wasted. And we all were. And she was the whole party just knew exactly what my penis looks like, how it was, blah, blah, blah. She was even going, it was my first ever sexual experience. And she was going through what I was saying and how I reacted. It was horrible.
What did it look like?
Fucking huge. Nah,
pretty small.
pretty
small.
Actually pretty small.
Was she like a blabbermouth normally?
No. What? She was lovely. She was a lovely person. She was very attractive. She joined school late. Like, she came to our school and everyone was like, oh my God, look at her. And then I got with her, which was really cool. And turns out it was a nightmare.
It sounds like a nightmare.
It was really genuinely like a nightmare.
Dream you have.
It was so horrible.
Right, like you show up to school, you got no clothes on or anything. Like,
yeah, it was just like that. Like she left first, and then I left, and I came downstairs. And by the time I came downstairs, everyone was like,
"Yeah." She was telling us like about how you were having like a tender conversation about dramas that your family's having and stuff. You fucking loser.
She was telling us about how you said, "Oh fuck, that feels great." And I was like, "What?"
It did.
One of my like my best mate in high school came over to me and he's like, "Now this is going to be rough."
Yeah.
Like I was not even down the stairs yet. I was halfway down. And he's like,
coming down like you're 12
I was
feet.
literally go.
Puff that chest in for a second. We have a quick chat.
Hand on the chest. Yeah. Listen.
You're going to be wishing they were making fun of your belt.
Oh, good pop.
Hey, it's GMat here, and don't forget, if you enjoyed that episode of the GMat podcast and you want to hear more, we also have the podcast post show over at patreon.com/the GMat podcast. The post show is a shorter episode recorded directly after the main podcast where we wrap things up and talk about anything we didn't have time to talk about. $3 a month and cancel anytime. We are a community-supported podcast, so your support over there funds the show and makes it easier for us to keep doing what we love. If you want to support us, head over to patreon.com
/the GMat podcast.